Welcome to Nosey Road St Helens for the Super League clash between the Oldham Boars and the Saints. Oldham first on the pitch, being led out by the matchday mascot, Cassie Stafford, 10 years of age. She's a bonny young wench there. She attends St Anne's School in Royton. Her hobbies are netball and rounders and watching the Oldham Boars. She's out there with the captain, Martin Crompton, but Cassie's favourite players are Francis Maloney and Afi Leah-Willer. Now here come the Saints. Bobby Golding, the captain, and the matchday mascots for the Saints. The little fellow there with the cap on, Liam Speakman, 4 years of age. He attends Our Lady's Primary School. His hobbies are watching the Saints, playing rugby and watching cartoons. His favourite player is Bobby Golding. He's come out with him there. Also Paul Newlove and Steve Prescott. And the big lad there is Steve Owen, 11 years of age, attends Sutton High School. His hobbies are playing rugby for the Blackroot Royals. And his favourite players here today are Paralini and Matautia. They're both out injured. And the old favourite, Kieran Cunningham. So big day for the mascots. Cassie Stafford for Oldham, Stephen Owen and Liam Speakman for the Saints. Anyway, we welcome the lads and the staff back home after the phase 2 of the World Club Championships. The Saints entertained the Oldham Boars, who were in desperate need of league points. They're languishing at the bottom of the Super League table with only 3 wins and 1 draw from 17 games. They're 1 point behind Cass, 2 points behind Paris. Cass lost at home last Friday, and Paris beat Halifax at home last night. Mr Presley is your referee. The Saints side for this evening: Arnold, Hayes, Hunt, Newlove and Sullivan, Long and Golding, the half-back pairing. As we get underway with Leatham, Cunningham, O'Neill, Joint McVie and Hammond, with Northey, Morley, Pickavance and Haig on the bench. The Oldham side topping Leah-Willer, Hill, Goodwin and Jones, Maloney and Crompton, their half-back pairing, with Gildart, Clark, Timu, Davidson for Milo and Munro, with Ranson, Stevenson, Russell and Lord on the bench. Saints with the first touch. Andy Leatham driving it up to the 20. The star of the 3-match phase in Australia is Andy Leatham. Played well. And what about Paul Barton, that used to play for the Saints here? How did he refer to him? Obviously as a little on the chubby side. Well, he's some neat talk, has he? They didn't call him Fatty Barton for nout. But there we go. Oldham kick it. Oldham have the possession. The Saints kick it through on the 6th tattle. Afi Leah-Willer, the man that has the possession. At least I think I'll be able to pick the Oldham side out a bit better than I did when we played in the corresponding fixture at Boundary Park. We just had a little bit of trouble with the numbers in the home kit, but we're in the away kit today. Well, Davidson pass was a mile forward, but Oldham can't control it. The knock forward going to be ruled. But the initial pass to Davidson there, my oh my. Scrum down, head and feet to the Saints. Sean Long, the star of the Penrith game, which Saints very unlucky to lose. Mistakes cost us. Showed a bit of pride in that game. But that's history. Oldham penalised for offside. The referee, Steve Presley from Cass, just pegging Oldham for offside. And Bobby Golding, deep kick, 30 metres from the Oldham line. No doubt plenty of wags below us, as you can probably pick up, but Long onto Leatham. Big hit there on Leatham. Crompton came in quickly, couldn't close the big fella down. Paul Newlove takes it well, moves across field, breaks out of the tackle, puts it back. Did he touch an Oldham player? Well, he did. Will it be ruled all on? Oldham have the penalty. Obstruction, pulling back is the indication. Didn't really touch an Oldham man in the first place, and then it did. The Saints player did pull the Oldham player back as he tried to gather the ball. and the penalty awarded to the Bears. Here's Oldham desperate for points. 7 points from the 17 games before today. Saints are in 4th position, Oldham in 12th. Obviously a bonus for them with Cass losing the other day. They could have done with Paris losing last night, but they stuffed Halifax 32 points to 0. And Paris are up here on Wednesday in the playoff. Well, Davidson, short ball from Crompton, and Davidson in there. Great work by the Oldham Bears, and they register the first points of the afternoon. 3 minutes gone. Super work from Crompton. I think it was that laid that lovely ball on for Davidson, coming through on a diagonal run, and the big second rower. He's been so prominent this season. And he touches down for the 4-pointer. And Francis Maloney looking to tag on the extras. Four minutes gone of the game. Oldham opened the scoring. Davidson with the try. And Maloney looking to tag the extra 2 on to give the Bears a great start here at Nosey Road. So Maloney, 10 metres in. Well, that's all the way, I think, unless it curls out. Oh, it's curled away. 4-0 to the Bears. Welcome to one and all in the directors' boxes. The directors' box, I should say, the sponsors' boxes. Today's match day sponsors Majestic Windows, and also our main sponsor McEwen's Lager. Also Pilkington Glass, Shallon Press, Owens Corning, Wyco EWB, Ertec, Hewlett Packard and SES and Tellins Electrical Supplies. And old pal of mine, Derek Heyman, in there as well. He'll no doubt be in there imbibing in a couple of the old amber falling down liquids. But welcome to all our sponsors. We hope you continue to sponsor us for many seasons to come. Saints have the possession. They trail 4 points to 0. Derek McVie, a player there that says he's moving on after the end of this season. Cunningham to Hammond. That certainly looked a hint forward from our commentary position. But Cunningham again scampers away inside to Joey Hayes. His first actuals in the starting lineup this season after that knee reconstruction. Golding drawing the men across. Lovely ball to Newlove. Oh, super stuff from Newlove. Saints reply in kind. 6 minutes gone and Newlove levels the scores up. A great try from the big fella, but a lovely ball from Bobby Golding, drawing the defence across. Puts Newlove in for his 13th try of the season. Superb work. The big centre exploded out of the blocks there. Four points apiece, 6 minutes gone. And Bobby Golding looking to give the Saints the lead. They replied in kind, did the Saints, after conceding that try to Davidson at this bottom right-hand corner. Lovely draw across the face of the 20-metre line by Bobby Golding. Brought Paul Newlove in on the opposite diagonal, and Newlove, with only the full-back to beat, side past the referee, side past the full-back. Golding converts the Newlove try. And Saints take the lead by 6 points to 4. The Oldham Bears with possession from the kick-off. Saints only coming back on Wednesday and obviously back in full flight. Joe Milo powering through there. The Oldham Bears had a game against the Broncos last Tuesday and were narrowly defeated by 36 points to 28. The Bears again, Timu, lay-off ball to Davidson. Saints penalised for offside. Davidson didn't like the tackle of O'Neill, just getting a little irritated. And they can't afford to get irritated, the Oldham Bears, can they? Clark, the hooker, he's up for orders this week. And the game at Boundary Park earlier in the season was a little bit naughty, to say the least, with 2 men sent off. Matautia, who isn't playing today, Gary Lord, who's on the bench for the Bears, and a few men put on report. But Jason Timu driving it in, powerful block busting forward, this man. Takes the ball downfield. Ian Gildart from Crompton. Crompton again, a bad pass, well taken. Turn back inside, the ball dropped down. It comes up in Saints' hands, but the first offence, the knock-on, will be the one that referee Presley packs the scrum down for, with the Saints head and feed. Golding out of the back, inside to Sean Long, misses out Alan Hunt, gives it to Danny Arnold in at full back this afternoon, and he's well clattered by the Bears. Davidson and Maloney in at the tackle. Julian O'Neill, another player that's supposed to be on his way at the end of the season, if we're led to believe the reports in the paper, and who knows. Derek McVie up the right flank, turns it back inside. Saints keep it moving. Alan Hunt steps up at the dummy half position. Oldham a little slow getting off the player. Kieran Cunningham it was, it's chipped through for Sean Long. Hacked on by Chris Joynt for the corner, and Alan Hunt's chasing it, but it's too deep. Plenty of flair from the Saints side this afternoon in the opening 10 minutes. The ball chipped through. Sean Long didn't get a favourable bounce. Chris Joynt got boot to ball, but it was too deep, and Alan Hunt couldn't get it before it went over the dead ball line. Oldham have the possession. Leo Willer, the ex-Saint. Is he brother-in-law, is he, of Twigger Marler? Some related along the line. For Milo, couldn't take it. Leatham snaps it up. In there quickly was Andy Leatham. Cunningham at dummy half. Oldham move up quickly. Howard Hill a mile offside on the far side, but he gets away with it this time. Joey Hayes clattered by Hill on that far side. The Saints have possession. They lead by 6 points to 4. We've had 11.5 minutes of the game here at Nosey Road in front of a very sparse crowd. Golding and Long into pass. Arnold link up. Taken down by Davidson. Sullivan wants a quick play of the ball. The Bears forced to defend. The Saints on the attack. Long. Hammond. Ball to Hunt. Looks suspiciously forward from our angle, but play allowed to go on. And Oldham come up with a possession. They need all the points they can get. The Oldham Bears, as I said, they don't win in many games here at Nosey Road. I think the last time they did win here, 93-94 season, a 30 points to 26 win. That's a good win for Oldham, and another memorable match for you Roughhead fans, Bears as you know as now. You can reminisce about the Lancashire Cup second round tie here at Nosey Road, and what a win for Oldham. Saints 6, Oldham 36. About 1989, I think that's something like that. The Bears kick it through. Arnold ducks under the tackle. Joey Hayes takes the ball up 20 metres short of the halfway line. The Saints again trying to spread it quickly. Sean Long sees a gap. Well tackled by Howard Hill. Wrist joint. Cunningham from acting half. Great work by Cunningham. 20-metre burst. And the Burrs penalised for offside. A fine exponent is Kieran Cunningham of capitalising on the opposition not getting back the required 10 metres. He played it to perfection there. The Burrs were caught, and the Saints, well, Saints have not played it off the mark, I think Mr. Presley says. Bobby Golding just asking him for a clarification. It doesn't matter whatever we ask him. The referee is always right. And Bobby Golding still just having a chat about it for whatever reason, but the referee has ordered it wasn't played correctly. Oldham have head and feed, and Happy Leah Willer from over here on the right flank moved over to the left. And Oldham once again bring it down the middle. Great tackle there. And it's Andy Leatham? No, it's Julian O'Neill. Jason Timu. The Burrs up to the halfway line, trailing by 4 points to 6. 15 minutes of the game gone. Crompton siding through, support there. Maloney going for the corner. Oh, great try by Maloney. Super work by the Burrs. Crompton again the instigator. Oldham driving the ball down after the Saints was penalised 10 metres from the Oldham line from the resulting scrum. The Burrs brought it up to the halfway line. Crompton took control, took the ball down. A lovely floated line ball, it must be said, to Maloney, and Maloney won the chase for the corner, the bottom corner there at the end of the restaurant end. So great work by the Burrs. Maloney, the try scorer, not a great angle for hopefully converting his own try, but the Burrs are in the lead by 8 points to 6. A right-footed kicker, he's on the correct side to float it in as far as he's concerned, and he does the business. Maloney try, Maloney goal. Saints 6, the Burrs 10. A couple of noticeable absentees for the Oldham Burrs, Paul Aitchison and Brett Goldspink, that played in the corresponding fixture at Boundary Park. The Burrs get the game underway. Joey Hayes up to the 30-metre line. Derek McVie, head down, gets the ball, unloads it away to Kieran Cunningham. Alan Hunt in the clear, Bobby Golding's with him, he slips it inside to Golding. Support there by the Saints. Great work. Alan Hunt down injured here, got clattered as he unloaded. It's now with Sean Long. Through to Newland. Out to Arnold. The ball's loose. The Burrs have the possession. The Saints have the possession. The referee had moved on the Saints side, then Oldham lost it. But he's given a knock on. He'll give head and feet to the Burrs, I feel. He has done. Head and feet to the Burrs. Similar position to where they attacked from last time. And came up with that Maloney try that he successfully converted. Crompton again. Leah Willer taken by Alan Hunt. Took a knock earlier on, but back in there with the tackle on Leah Willer. And Hunt in again. With the big ex-Auckland Warrior Julian O'Neill. The Burrs fighting for their existence in Super League. Timu, a bad ball to Timu, took it well, but the quickness of the hand would have been the ideal thing there. It couldn't be unloaded straight away. Clark, the hooker, that's the dummy half. The Burrs put it downfield, a touch finder there. From Luke Goodwin. 20 metres in and approximately 25 metres from the Saints try line, with Bobby Golding to feed the scrum. Sullivan, crossfield, well marshalled, Howard Hill. Alan Hunt now. Powering out to the tackle is Alan Hunt. Sidestep past two, dragged it up. Lovely work by Alan Hunt. Oldham all offside in front of the referee. Every player has Saints move it. It's now with Sullivan. Arnold on the inside, but Hammond's there. The referee's pegged it for a forward pass. Dearie me. Well, he's winning no friends here. He was in a favourable position. But super work by the Saints, and considering he watched all the Oldham players in front of him, didn't peg them for offside, let the Saints play on. We couldn't tell from our angle here, but the pass was ruled forward and the try ruled out. Halfway through this first half, 20 minutes gone. The Burrs in the lead, 10 points to 6. Crompton, well, once again, either line balls and the Burrs are getting away with it. And why not indeed? Push it to the limit. Crompton again. Go. Goodwin was the man that unloaded the ball. Last tackle of the sequence. Julian O'Neill with the tackle. Goodwin pops it over. Arnold's going to have to play it. Is he? No, it bounces dead as Leah Willer comes downfield for it. Derek McBee. Saints bring it to their left. Hammond straightens it up. O'Neill 10 metres short of the halfway line. Andy Leatham. It's just come to me. He said it was roly-poly, Leatham Barton said. As I say, some need to talk, hasn't he? But Sean Long puts it over to Happy Leah Will as well. That's a knock on. Leah Willer throws it away in disgust. The clock stopped. Leah Willer's going to be spoken to. No, he's not. Well, he says on the run. A word on the run. Gary Lord going to be introduced into this game by the Oldham Burrs. Scrum down. And Timu, the man, replaced. An ideal platform for the Saints. Golding and Long work the loop movement. It's out to Arnold, linking up from the full-back position. Hunt pirouettes. Looks to unload, gets it away to Sean Long. Cunningham from dummy half, slips it to O'Neill. Big handoff from the New Zealander. Cunningham back to O'Neill. Along the line, Saints with an overlap. Hammond, joint, inside ball to Newlove. Newlove in, oh, what a tackle. What a superb tackle by the Burrs there. And Goodwin gets on to Topping, I think it is the man that completed that tackle. It is. It was Paul Topping, and that was a try-saving tackle, wasn't it? And he certainly felt the full force of Paul Newlove coming through there. But he looked to try all the way, but my, oh my, what a try-saving tackle. And it's no wonder that all the Oldham players come to pat Topping on the back. The big centre, Paul Newlove, takes some shifting. It looked a four-pointer all the way. And a lot of concern there for the injured player. Well, he is in the in-goal area, which is being treated by 3 or 4 of the Oldham staff. The referee just holding the game up. And Scott Ranson, the man warming up, ready to be introduced into the game if Topping has to be replaced. He's an old campaigner, he's Paul Topping. He's up and ready. Andy Haig just coming onto the pitch now. Andy Haig on, and Paul Newlove is the man that's going to be replaced. I think Newlove over there, obviously both players there, Newlove and Topping, colliding in that high speed tackle there. So Paul Newlove having a break. Well, he wants to go back on. He's been replaced. Just as a precautionary measure, I'm sure. And Andy Haig slipping in to the centre berth to partner Joey Hayes, with Alan Hunt moving over to Anthony Sullivan. But what a collision there between Paul Newlove and Paul Topping. The try saver by Topping. The Boers have the possession. John Clark from the dummy half position. Matt Munro was the man that made the bit of ground there. Goodwin, the man that puts the ball downfield. It sits up nicely for Anthony Sullivan. Can he go all the way? 90 metres. Taken down there. Arnold. 15 metres forward progress. Davidson in there, along with Howard Hill. Cunningham. McVie looking for the runners. O'Neill looks to the left, but took it back upfield. Hammond, Golding. Lovely ball to Chris Joynt, but he was well marshalled there. Goodwin, Hill, and Gary Lord. That's just come on for Timu. Last one of the sequence. Saints in possession. Bobby Golding puts it high. Leah Willer is underneath it, takes it comfortably. Sullivan and Hammond bring him to earth on the 10-metre line. Hammond there, look as he took a slight knock on the hip. 27 minutes gone on the watch. About 2 or 3 minutes stoppage time for that injury to Topping and Newlove. John Clark, the hooker. 10 metres from the halfway line. The Boers in the lead by 10 points to 6. Very competitive game here at Nosey Road. For Milo, the man in possession. Crompton onto Davidson. Runs well, does Davidson off Crompton. And the ball loose and knocked forward is the indication by the referee. Davidson thought he had the ball reaped out. The referee had indicated one for the last tackle. And plenty of liquids coming onto this Nosey Road arena. Blistering heat down at pitch level. Joey Hayes coming in off a pass off Sean Long. Finally put to earth. Lord and Clark. O'Neill doing the hard yards, driving it up. For Milo, the man there, roaming all over him. Hammond, Hunt coming through at pace. Andy Leatham. Clark penalised for mauling at the play of the ball. Second bite of the cherry. Bobby Golden, is he going to have a go for the 2 points? I would imagine the Saints will enjoy a minute's rest. Bobby Golden says he'll go for goal, and the Saints coaching staff there, Jeanette Smith, Stan Wall and Ronnie Wright, come on with the liquids for the Saints. So Bobby Golden, slightly to the left of centre, 20 metres out. One to his credit so far. Northey comes on for Leatham, and Bobby Golden goes for the kick, which is successful. The Bears have the possession. Well, that's a forward pass, snapped up by Alan Hunt. Taken down 30 metres from the Bears line. Davidson doing a bit of mauling and rough and tumbling. It's now with McVie. McVie, did he unload? He did, but the Bears have the possession. Julian O'Neill comes off, Ian Peckervance goes on. Oldham Bears have the possession. They lead by 2, 10 points to 8. Howard Hill for the Bears. He unloads it. Clark backing up. Peckervance just on, straight in at the tackle along with Northey. Both subs coming on. Well taken by Maloney there. A bad pass from Luke Goodwin. Ian Gildart losing his footing as he moved forward. Sullivan takes it. Topping the man that had kicked that ball through. Saints with possession. Chris Joint. Great Oldham tackling, centre field. Now it's Northey, shoulder down, drives well, a flop there from Milo as Northey tried to get up, but Cunningham's away, slips it to Golden. The captain couldn't take it cleanly, and Topping, he's lost possession. Well, the referee, oh dearie me, the referee said there was more than 2 men in the tackle. He wasn't pinched, he lost the possession, did Topping, as he came through there. The referee didn't see it that way. Scrum down, head and feed. Well, scrum down is given. If he says that there was more than one in at the tackle, surely it should be a penalty to the Bears. But Saints have the feed at the scrum. They did come up with a possession. Andy Haig. Over on the right centre three-quarter position. Now Joey Hayes. Exciting player. Andy Northey up to the 10-metre line. Saints in an ideal attacking position. They trail by 2. They lead by 2. Now with Hunt touching down behind the sticks. But it's the captain again, Bobby Golding, running the show. Bobby Golding running the show, 10 metres out, drawing the ball across, looking for the runners. Hunt came through the opposite diagonal run, and there was no stopping Alan Hunt. And make it 14. He pops it between the uprights. 6 points to the Saints. 14-10 the score. 35 minutes gone on the clock. But we have had a couple of minutes stoppage for that, those couple of injuries over here. A seesaw game, exciting rugby. Oldham fighting for their life. Saints need the points as well. The Super League crown has gone. It could be sealed this evening as the Bradford Bulls play Leeds. Be nice for Bradford to win it, especially with 3 ex-Saints players in it. Lachlan, Nicol and Bernard Dwyer. Be nice to see them get a bit of silverware. But the Burrs again, good strong run in centre field, into Saints territory. McVie and Northey complete the tackle, and Clark there pushing McVie off, and it's a penalty to the Saints, and rightly so, as Clark came in there. Nothing to do with him at all. Gildart, the man that's just been replaced. And Saints once again. 5 minutes or so to the interval. The 12 metres out. Golding out. Carl Hammond, McVie slips it to Haig. Haig ducks inside. Great work by the Saints. Haig puts the ball down. Mr. Presley points to the spot. And the Saints this time capitalise on an Oldham error, an indiscretion, an unforced error. No need for Clark to go in interfering, but he did. 18 metres in on the 20 metre line. Bobby Golding looking for his 4th. And the touch judges say yes. Saints open a 10-point gap. 20 points to 10 the Saints lead. So Timu back on there for Ian Gildart. The Oldham coach Bob Linder very in his play, and Timu right into the action. The ball reaped out, says referee Presley. He was right on the job. So in the dying minutes of this first half, 2 minutes left on my clock, but I think maybe perhaps about 5. Well, the ball chipped up there, and certainly looking a hint forward from our commentary position once again, but the Burrs get away with it. Timu drives it down. Pickavance and Cunningham. Goodwin to Davidson. Great tackling by Hunt. Gets the ball back, that's 1-1, but Sean Long will have knocked it forward, I think. Hunt and Davidson involved in a little fracas. And there was quite a few punches being rained there, wasn't there? The game stopped. Referee Mr. Presley stops play, ushers people away. He'll get the captains together. The 2 number 7s, Crompton and Golding. Well, there you go, he's bringing Davidson over, and he'll bring Alan Hunt over as well. Yes, in present. Oh no, he's ushering the captains away. Are the men going to be put on report? Certainly Davidson been running through at full pelt. I mean, we're talking about a high-speed body contact sport, but temper's just getting a little frayed, and it's too hot for fighting, isn't it? It certainly looks as though the incident's going to be placed on report. Well, the cards are going to be shown. Yellow card, Alan Hunt. And obviously not Davidson, is it? Oh yes, he's going to be shown. Well, he's going in again. Is he fishing for the... Oh no, yellow again. So 39 minutes gone. Both sides down to 12 men. Davidson and Hunt sin-binned. The referee taking the heat out of the situation. Short ball from Crompton again. And Oldham, can they get points on the board before the interval? They trail by 10. Crompton again, Maloney, inside pass. As Oldham keep it going. Good cover defence on that far side by the Saints. Joey Hayes in at the tackles, now with Goodwin. No, beg your pardon, it's not Goodwin. Matt Munro it was. Crompton. He takes it at the second bite of the cherry. It's now with Leah Willer. Leah Willer couldn't take it. All that hard work done there by Crompton. Slips it to Happy Leah Willer. He couldn't control the ball possession. Knock on, scrum down, 20 metres in, on the 20-metre line, from the Saints line, head and feed to the Saints. Ranson going to be introduced into the game, and Leah Willer is substituted. The Saints put it upfield, Sullivan's chasing it, Ranson just comes on. The Boers have the possession. Great work there. Davy Jones, limited touches from the lad. The Boblin obviously putting Scott Ranson on. Recognised wingman there in place of Happy Leah Willer, who dropped a couple of virtually easy balls. 2 minutes of stoppage time gone on the clock. Crompton slips it out there to Munro. The pass was forward. Referee Presley actually saw that one. He stops the clock, and the liquid's coming on for the Saints players now, and also for the Oldham players. Saints with quite a few injured players. Obviously Tommy Martin long term, Bia Matautia and Apollo Perolini, the two Western Samoans out injured. Steve Prescott, recurrence of that groin problem. Dean Busby, badly shattered leg. Probably the last scrum of the first half. Golding to Long, inside to Andy Haig. Has to take the tackle of Howard Hill. Northey running out wide, and there's the half-time hooter. The players go in for a well-earned rest. A seesaw game in this first half here at Nosey Road. Sees the Saints go in leading 20 points to 10 at half-time. It was the Boers that opened the scoring with Davidson in the 3rd minute. Saints replied, that was unconverted. Saints replied in kind with a try from Newlock, goal by Golding, and Saints in the lead 6 points to 4. In the 15th minute, Maloney went over, he converted his own try, and the Boers were in the lead at 10 points to 6. A penalty goal for Golding on the half hour brought the Saints back within 2, and Alan Hunt tried there 7 minutes from the interval, made it 14-10, and then Andy Haig running out 5 minutes from time brought the score at half time here at Nosey Road in the Super League game. Saints versus the Oldham Boers. Saints 20, Oldham Burrs 10. Both sides coming back on the Nosey Road Arena as the Puma Little League players just over to the right of centre, which have given the half-time entertainment here in this Super League clash between the Saints and the Oldham Burrs. Both sides down to 12 players for the next 8 minutes or so. Alan Hunt and Paul Davidson in the sin bin. Almost a month since we played Halifax at home before going down under for the World Club Championships. We've had 2 games away, Sheffield and at the Oldham Burrs, that we've actually done live out of the last 16, and the last game here at Nosey Road that we were able to do live was the 20th of April versus Warrington, with us being on the television, BBC and Sky for 14. Oldham receive, Gary Lord the man in possession, Chris Morley on at half-time.
And takes a substitution at half-time. Chris Joint has gone off the bench and coming into the match is Chris Morley.
Chris Joint on the bench, Chris Morley in and right in at the action there straight away. 20 points to 10, the Saints lead, with the Oldham Burrs needing all the, obviously, the points they can get, languishing at the bottom of the Super League table. The Burrs putting the ball deep downfield. Finding touch on the 20. 20 metres from the Saints line, scrum down, 20 metres in from the main stand side here at Nosey Road. Golding, Long, Haig. Good tackling, Howard Hill. Hayes scampers away, Hayes again. Sidesteps, drives the ball downfield, 15 metres. Milo brings him down, and Davy Jones. Now it's Andy Northey. Gets up and plays it quickly. Cunningham capitalising on the offside trap. Golding, Long, Hammond, overlap for the Saints. Hammond takes the tackle just inside Oldham territory. Last one of the sequence. Sean Long puts it downfield. One bounce and into touch in front of Scott Ranson. In that World Club Championships, the Saints obviously coming away without a win, but ended up in 4th position, and the playoff here this Wednesday against the Parish side for a trip down under in the quarter-finals against the Broncos. You never know, we could win it. Stranger things have happened. I mean, at Brisbane, where I suppose we're expected to win at home against Paris, where Oldham, didn't they do well? Won at home against the North Queensland Cowboys, 20 points to 16, a great win for this Oldham side. But away to the Cowboys, lost 54-16, and against the Adelaide Rams, 42-14 they lost away, and 18-2 they went down at home. At the bottom in the Super League table, last season Saints did the double over the Burrs, 66-18 here at Nosey Road, 54-18 at Boundary Park. The Burrs put the ball deep upfield. Danny Arnold fishes it out of touch. Scrum down once again, head and feed to the Saints. Golding, Arnold, Long attacked in half. Morley moves out wide. Haig drives it down to the 20. Taken down by Camilo. holds him down to the nth degree. Pickavance looking for support. Cunningham is there. Out to the back door to Morley. Taken down on the halfway line. Howard Hill and Jason Timu. Golding did well to take it. Slipped it to Sean Long. Into space. Long going for the corner. Hammond was on his inside. Long took the tackle. Saints are charging. Golding. Long cut out ball. Cunningham takes it. Drives inside. Slips it out to Morley. Morley to Hayes. Hayes runs crossfield. Hayes. Oh, super work by Joey Hayes. Taken down on the 10-metre line. The last one now. Cunningham drives for the corner. He's lost the possession. Did it touch the ground? Before Hammond picked it up, I think it did. No, Oldham are penalised for offside. Saints have a penalty. Overlap on the left. Quick hands. McVie couldn't take it. The Birds come up with it. Howard Hill. Well tackled by Sullivan. He knocked the ball out of his hands. Northey picks it up. That was 1-1. That was a fair tackle. Morley. Great run from the second row man. Ducks his head down in the tackle. 20 metres out. 5 minutes gone of the second half. 20 points, 10-10. Still the score. Oldham are penalised. Reaping the ball out of the Saints players' hands. Cunningham's making sure that he plays it on the correct blade of grass this time. As Hammond slips it to Pickavance. Out to Haig, and Haig will be in. Haig touches down for his second. Super work by the Saints. It was a little late in coming. It should have come a couple of minutes earlier. Haig scored the last try of the first half and has scored the first try of the second half. 24 points to 10, the Saints lead. Oldham were penalised on their own line after Cunningham slipped the ball out to Carl Hammond. I thought it had been a knock-on, but the referee awarded a penalty. Saints moved it over to the far side, and then the ball coming back. Crossfield, good into passing by the Saints. Pickavance involved there and slipped it out to Andy Haig. He touched down there under a lot of pressure, but got the ball over the whitewash. 24-10. And both Alan Hunt and Davidson waiting to get back into the action. Just limbering up as Golding looks for his fifth. 24-10 the score. And Bobby Golding just float it in. Yes is the answer to that. Super work. Great start for the second half. 26-10 the score. Best wishes to a couple of pals of mine from Oldham, Mike Turner and Mick Harrop. Two Oldham stalwarts. They're near to completion of a club history for the Oldham club. I hope you'll support them well. That's Mick Harrop and Mike Turner. Oldham have the possession. Lord, the man taken down. Both sides still down to 12 men as Clark offloads the ball. Crompton looking to side through the defence. The sides back to the full complement. And Oldham, the last one of the sequence. Luke Goodwin puts it high. Arnold knocks it dead. Drop out from between the sticks. Well, a few Oldham spectators there congregated in the Eddington stand. G in the side up. You've got to follow your side thick and thin. I know a lot don't. We all have bad periods. We've just got to get on with it. But for Milo, for the Boers, strong running forward, unloads it to Luke Goodwin. The Burrs now within striking distance, 15 metres from the Saints line. Clark, Crompton, Davidson, well taken by McVie. Cunningham round the top. Well, the ball shot out of the tackle. The referee right on the job. Obviously a little bit of spouting. Davidson there again. He's a strong hard runner and he comes through. And if you come through at full pace, you expect to be clattered. Goodwin took it quickly there. He's took a knock. The Burrs within 5 metres. Crompton, well taken. Looking to unload the ball. He did to Lord. Can Lord touch down? He's held up. It'll be a scrum down with an Oldham feed. Great tackling by the Saints. Superb running by the Burrs. Crompton again leading the charge. Well, Davidson's going to be spoken to. Who else is going to be spoken to as well? And little verbals. Well, Cunningham and Davidson, yes, obviously exchanging pleasantries over there on the far side before. Now he's incurring the referee's wrath again, and if he's not careful, he'll probably get another 10 minutes. You can't beat a little bit of friendly banter, can you? Head and feed to the Oldham Burrs. Lord being held up in possession over the line. Crompton out there to Maloney. Maloney running the angles. Taken by Hunt. Overlap on the far side as Topping was coming through. Now it's with Howard Hill. He's looking to unload it. The Saints tackling will have to be firm. They'll have to clamp the man round the top and round the legs. Timu, strong running, just fell down at the last hurdle there. Crompton, cut out ball there. Great work. And Jones in at the corner. Super work by the Burrs. Matt Munro could have scored that himself, but he unselfishly unloaded to Davy Jones. Jones in for the Oldham try. Good work there by the Burrs. They spread it out, moved it over there to the right hand side. Lord was held up over the line. Then the scrum was formed with obviously head and feed to the attacking side, and Maloney looking to float it in. Little bit of panicking from the Homesters. Nothing more than you expect. No, that's not going to float in this time. Short. 26-14 the score. Three tries, one goal. The ball kicked out on the full. Penalty restart to the Saints from the centre spot. Ten metres inside the Oldham half. Joey Hayes getting a facial. Clark and Timu, the men, in at the tackle, and Saints with another penalty. Long. Morley out to the back door to Haig. Throws the dummy to Joey Hayes and takes the tackle. Chris Morley, head down, drives in. Now the captain, Bobby Golding, in and out, slips it inside to Hunt. He went without the ball, knocked forward. Clark in there at the tackle. Super work by the hooker for the Burrs, John Clark. Hunt down injured, Jeanette Smith coming on to treat him. Oldham with the possession, Saints penalised. Tried to get off the man as he was climbing up, and referee Presley penalises them. Anthony Sullivan just couldn't stop that ball. It was a bit of a flapper as it went there, but Oldham want to get on with it quickly. 15 minutes gone of the second half. Bobby Golding just explaining to the referee that he played on, but the referee's not having it. He penalised the Saints for a similar thing early in the first half. Maloney, short ball to Timu. Morley and Hammond in at the tackle. Crompton, cut out ball. Munro, back to Jones. Northey clamps him round the top. Cunningham has him round the legs. Munro trying to get in from short range. Forced back by Northey and Haig. Oldham giving themselves a little bit of space. Maloney. Goodwin unloads it for Milo. Last one of the sequence. The Boers are in possession. Crompton dribbles it through. Well, was it knocked forward? The referee seems to think so. Well, it looks as though he's given an offside decision there. I don't know how he gets away with that, or how he comes up with that. For Milo. Is he scored? The referee just halting play. He's having a consultation with the in-goal touch judge. For Milo, powered in from short range. Derek McBee's took the ball up to the 20. The ball knocked forward. Andy Leatham back on, and Andy Northey substituted. Timu Simbin for descent. So Oldham down to 12 players. Saints restart from the centre of the 20. With Milo knocking on in the in-goal area. Derek McBee out of two, unloads there to Ian Pickavance. 8 metres short of the halfway. The Saints lead 26-14. Hammond. Morley. Inside to Sean Long. Side steps inside. Long sees a gap and he goes for it. He puts the welly down. An arcing run takes him up to the 20-metre line. Saints have got to spread it quickly. Hunt out to Sullivan. Can the flying Welshman go in? He takes the tackle. 15 metres out. McBee gets it away to Hunt. Hunt sees the gap. 5 metres short now. Last one of the sequence. Oldham get off very slowly. Golding, Haig, Morley, and the try is there. The Saints score on the sixth and final tackle. 18 minutes gone of the second half. Morley in for the try. On the last tackle, that is. Saints putting on the power play. And Chris Morley in for his first in Super League this season. Bobby Golding 5 metres in on the 20-metre line. Successful with 5 this afternoon. 30 points to 14 the score. Golding looking to make it 32. That looks lovely and floated. Oh, superb! A precision kick, a pearler. (32-14). 6 goals from the trusty boot of the Saints captain Bobby Golding. And Oldham look to be bringing on Ian Russell. The injured player down here at the bottom right-hand corner. Well, he's been stretchered off there. In that tackle when Chris Morley went in for the try, just out of my eyesight, over to the right of the camera position. So Ian Russell looking to be brought on. Well, he is going to be on the field of play now as the fourth official here just organises things, make sure everything is tickety-boo. Just waiting for confirmation of the player. What does it look like? Martin Crompton. Yes, it is Martin Crompton. The influential playmaker, Martin Crompton. But Francis Maloney, a capable substitute playmaker. He's been heavily involved with Crompton, both the half-back pairings, live wires. As for Milo powers through and McBee crunches him to the ground. Clark the hooker, well taken. Andy Leatham, blind side. Matt Munro running up the left flank. 32 points to 14 in favour of the Saints against the Boers. Gary Lord taken by Morley and Pickavance. Goodwin puts it upfield. Ranson is chasing it, but the ball in touch there. 5 metres from the Saints try line. The scrum down will be formed 10 metres from the Saints line and 20 metres in, with head and feed to the Saints. As I said before, I think we were just having a tape change. Best wishes to my wife Chris Hoof. She was in hospital earlier on this week, had an eye operation. Not here today, obviously. She'll be recovering shortly and back here on the terraces. As Anthony Sullivan breaks through the 10-metre line. Andy Haig takes the ball up for Milo and Lord in attendance. Leatham. Cunningham down the blind side, slips it inside to Joey Hayes. Ian Russell, Joe for Milo. In at the tackle there with Davy Jones. Bobby Golding running the angle, slips it to Hayes. Hayes takes the tackle, but just forced into touch. Saints running it down this right flank. 16 minutes of the game remaining, plus any stoppage time, and we'll have a bit of that for that injury to Crompton. All the substitutes warming up there: Chris Joynt, Andy Norley, Paul Newlove, Julian O'Neill. Oldham have the possession. They're just inside the Saints half. Clark had took the ball up now. Lord, Davidson. Still down to 12 men Oldham. Jason Timu in the sin bin. In the 56th minute, so he's not got long to wait. But Maloney there just couldn't get through on the 6th and final tackle. Goodwin. Reverse angled kick. Arnold takes it. Sidestep past his man. And Arnold, good run for him, 15-metre clearance. But Saints are penalised. Well, for whatever reason, Saints were penalised. Maloney has the possession. Lord, the runner. Lord clattered to the ground. Clark, the acting half. Russell unloads it to Goodwin, to Jones, I think. Yes, Jones comes behind the sticks. And Oldham in for the try, their fourth try. Oh, Goodwin it was, I beg your pardon. Goodwin, the man that scored the try. Was unclear as far as we're concerned up here. From the resulting play, the Oldham Boers pressurised the Saints. The 12-man Oldham Boers pressurised the Saints, and Goodwin on an arcing run. Side through. Maloney tags the extras on. 6 points to the Boers. It now makes it 32 points to the Saints, 20 to the Boers. Chris Joint coming back on field. And is it Sean Long that's being replaced? So Sean Long replaced by Chris Joint. Well, loose play by the Saints. Oldham can't capitalise on it. They do now. Jones, crossfield, 10 metres from the Saints line. Loose play by the Saints, and the defence is going to be tested here. Pomilo receives a short ball from John Clark. The Boers on the charge. Maloney tried to sidestep, lost his footing. Chris Morley clattered him. Blindside again, Gildart back on. And the Boers keep it going. Well, they've lost the possession. Pickermans comes up with it. Alan Hunt trying to side his way through. Joey Hayes! Can he outpace the Oldham? No, he can! Hayes puts the welly down. Davidson comes back. Toppin had him as well. Now it's with Bobby Golding. Golding again. 15 metres from the Oldham line. Saints over to the right. Joint, Hammond, drop off ball to Morley. The Oldham defence going to be tested. Good cover defence by them there as Cunningham exposes the gap. He's brought down 5 metres short. The ball comes out in the tackle. A knock on with head and feed to the Boers. Timu was in the sin bin, and after the 10 minutes there he's not come back on the field. Gildart's gone on instead, so that's a substitution. Gildart for Timu. Jones with the ball. Julian O'Neill looking to be reintroduced as Gary Lord takes the ball up for the Boers. 32 points to 20. 10 minutes left. There's still time for the Boers as Maloney breaks through, kicks out of the tackle. Maloney feeds it inside. Bad ball and taken by Kieran Cunningham. He unloads it to Danny Arnold. Danny Arnold down the right flank, hands off one, comes back inside, comes crossfield, takes the tackle 35 metres out. Pickavance. Cunningham. McVie. McVie slips a lovely ball to Hunt, and Saints are in for the try there in the corner. Alan Hunt in for his second. Super work by the Saints as they drove it downfield. Derek McVie took the ball down, then unloaded it to the supporting Hunt on the left. (36-20) the score, with Bobby Golding looking for his 7th of the afternoon. Waved away by the touch judges. 36-20 the score remains. The Boers in possession from the kick-off. Joe for Milo. Well handled the joint and O'Neill. Quickly in as Clark unloads. Matt Munro spins out of the first one. Leatham tidies him up. Gildart to Russell. Russell loses it. The referee says he knocked it forward. Just took his eye off the ball as the tackler's coming in. Golding, Hammond, Andy Haig, Russell in at the tackle, the man that had just offended. Golding misses out Chris Joint, slips it to Chris Morley. Great tackle there as Morley just, well, was he in touch? I don't think he was. The referee, the touch judge says he was. Obviously we'll look at that again. Well, it doesn't make any difference if we look at it again, does it? The decision's been made. It's a scrum down with head and feed to the Boers, and Goodwin to feed it in the absence of Maloney. Well, Saints penalised for not packing correctly. Don't often see that, do you? Anything goes in the scrum, my word. Clark to restart. Up to Gildart. The ex-Wigan and Salford prop forward. Clark again. Breaks out of the first two tackles. Hagan Leatham. Blindside ploy. Matt Munro takes the ball from Maloney. For Milo again. Now Gildart, standing start. Hammond and Hayes draw him towards the touchline. 5 minutes left. Matt Munro, Goodwin, Maloney, Davidson the runner, looking to unload. Joint has him. Well, that ball off the player's head. The referee looking for an indication. Well, he's made the tackle count clean and he never touched the Saints player. Came off the Oldham man's head, surely. Gary Lord with the possession. Clark attacked in half. Is the Saints line going to be breached again? Russell losing his footing. Joint capitalises on it, comes in and clatters him. Vice captain and captain together. Clark, Goodwin, Maloney, inside ball to Davidson again. That ploy has proved very advantageous so far this afternoon, but a couple of players going down injured. Chris Morley there, blood bin substitution for Morley, and Northey brought straight on. Who's an ours from the Oldham crowd? As Alan Hunt has the ball in his hands now. On the short side, Leatham coming through. Matt Munro and Gildart, and that's a big hit with Clark and Gildart again on Julian O'Neill. Cunningham down the blind side, just short of the halfway line. Saints looking to spread it. Joint brought down virtually on the centre spot. Stevenson coming on for Gary Lord as the ball's put downfield. It's got to be played by Jones. Has it? Well, has Hayes scored? No. I thought he might have had to play it, David Jones, but the ball just running dead. Once again, the popular side faithful ask for a forward pass. The referee is unmoved, and Clark, the hooker for the Boers, drives it upfield. Goodwin, inside ball to Russell. Russell unloads to David Stevenson. That's a knock on. The ball, well, the referee says it was pulled back, and Davidson goes through. And sympathetic round of applause from below us and all round the arena for the forward pass. And at the vital time, the referee picks it out. And what a crescendo of applause. That's the best cheer we've had this afternoon, my word, bar none. With Davidson coming through. Hunt slips it to Sullivan. Sullivan has to turn back inside. Hands off Russell. Brought down on the halfway is Anthony Sullivan. In the last couple of minutes. Alan Hunt, the sponsors man of the match this evening. A worthy recipient. Joint turns it back inside, and Stevenson has the possession. Arnold wraps him up. Well, was he tackled? Obviously not. The referee allows play to go on. The Boers with a last hurrah for Milo. An awkward ball. Maloney tidies it up, slips it to Topping. Now with Matt Munro. Well, Andy Haig held back there. The referee didn't feel that he was held back, as the ball goes back to the Boers. The tackle count waved clean. Topping unloads it to Stevenson. 40 minutes gone on the clock, just in the time added on for stoppages, as Clark goes up the middle. Strong running Clark. Oldham 5 metres short. Davidson couldn't take it. A bullet pass. And Davidson and O'Neill exchange pleasantries once again. So 2 points to the Saints for this evening's tie. Further woe for Oldham. As Stuart, your PA man, is just saying, Paris at home this Wednesday. Then Castleford away next Sunday with a 6:30 kick-off. And then we have Warrington away, and we finish off with Leeds at home on the bank holiday Monday, and then Paris at home, the last match of the season in the league programme. Northey, still power in the legs. 8 metres inside the burst territory. Playing in time, added on for stoppages. Haig, back to Golding. Bad pass that by Andy Haig as Golding unloads it. Haig tidies it up now. Beats the cover defence as Andy Haig. Puts it high. Sullivan just couldn't take it, and Davidson comes up with it. The last tackle, it was the turnover. The referee stopped play, doesn't allow Davidson to play on. 36-20 the score. Awkward ball. Matt Munro gets to his feet. Joey Hayes clatters him. Davy Jones, shoulder to shoulder with Northey. Clark for the Boers. Approaching full time. 2.5 minutes of stoppage time on my watch as Goodwin goes through. Goodwin hacks on again. Will it sit up for him? It does, and Goodwin finishes in the final minute. Goodwin in for his second. 5 tries to the Boers, 2 goals. 24 points, and Maloney looking to add the conversion. Obviously the other night Oldham come perilously close, 36 points to 28 against the London Broncos. Not giving away too many points early on, even though they come back strong at the end. Maloney with possibly the last kick of the game, and that's between the uprights. There's the full-time hooter. 36-26. Oldham come back, a little bit of pride in the score. Trailing by 10 at half-time, 20 points to 10, and finish up losing by 10, 36 points to 26. Tries in the second half for the Saints, coming from Haig, Morley and Hunt, and the Oldham tries coming from Jones and 2 from Goodwin. 2 Maloney goals, 2 goals from Golding. The final score here at Nosey Road, as the players go round and shake hands, is Saints 36, Oldham 26. Join us on Wednesday against the Paris side for the World Club Championship playoff, and then join us at Castleford next Sunday against the Tigers, who are second from the bottom, and they're desperate for points as well. The final score here from Nosey Road, Saints 36, Oldham 26.